So we've made this withdrawal of currency. What was behind it? I think in the speech I mentioned that there were two reasons, principal reasons. The first is to deal with the illicit financial flows that we have seen. The second is to deal with counterfeits that have begun to emerge. The illicit financial flows, one of you asked me recently, we have the numbers. Now, I would add that I would say that it would be a bit heroic for those that are engaged in illegal activity to tell the central bank what the activity is. You understand, right? What is their volume? It doesn't quite work that way. But sure, there are estimates, but and we in the central bank don't have estimates of that. We don't do that. But I think there are a lot of people there that deal with. There's actually even an institution that deals with the illicit financial flows, and they have their estimates. But I would rather look at something else. You have seen some of the cases that have been coming through in terms of illicit flows, illicit transactions. You've also seen, things related to, let's say, I would say odd transactions. You can call them fake gold or whatever else it is. And there is always a second leg of that transaction, which is the flow of the cash or the finances. So you do have a good estimate of some of it. And at the end of the day, you don't need to have an overall picture. You don't have to be very precise. All you know is ikoshida. And the ikoshida is enough for you to act. If the ikoshida is not enough, then we have a problem. I guess the point is you don't wait until the house is really burning before you use the fire extinguisher. When you begin to smell smoke, grab that fire extinguisher and begin to deal with it. Okay? So that's really what I want to say about the illicit financial flows. The point also is they are not just in Kenya. They are also in our neighboring countries. In effect, Kenyan currency, the Kenyan shilling, is the regional US dollar. Meaning the way, say, around the world, you have people that, you can use the US dollar, at least for the most part, and you can use it even for paying taxes and other transactions like that. Well, the Kenya shilling actually has similar, let's say, the acceptance. Not just in the East African community area, but also wider, beyond those East African community boundaries. And so it is therefore important to make sure that our currency is not tainted by those illicit financial flows. Now, why the illicit financial flows are becoming more problematic now, I don't know. That's for others to write the history, or for that matter, papers and all those other things. The point here is that yes, this is something that is emerging, and ikoshida. Therefore, we need to deal with it quickly and conclusively. There's another trend, which is counterfeits. This had not been there, and again, I would say that the Kenyan currency has many security features that have yet been dealt with, if you understand what I'm saying here. So actually the counterfeits that we have seen recently, and you have reported it quite widely in your outlets, has been kind of very poor. But that's not the point. The point, you can see the intention of these people. Clearly they can see there's something there. So I think the point here is we have to deal with them conclusively. And this is the reason, the second reason for this measure of withdrawing the older series 1,000 shilling banknotes.